Welcome to a rather chilly garage. Today I'm going to start another little vlog set of a trip that I've got planned, which is going from the northeast of England to North Cape, which is the most northerly point in Europe that you can get to on a motorbike. Most videos you see online of people doing motorbike trips are them getting there, arriving, going, ta-da, look, I'm here. And they don't show what goes in before you get there. Packing, the planning, the travel arrangements, booking the ferry, getting what currency will I need, where will I stay, where will I eat, where will I fuel up, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm not going straight in to the journey to North Cape. This is the first time that I've done a big bike journey since 2019. Went to Monaco on my Harley Davidson. Went with a bloke who I worked with. He thought it was going to be, we'll do 3 hours of riding and then we'll stop off at an eatery and blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't that. It was 8, 9, 10 hours riding. There's pros and cons to doing it on your own, to doing it with somebody else. That I learned when I went to Monaco. Doing it on your own, you don't have to cater to anybody else's likes or dislikes, or when to start riding, when to stop, pulling in for fuel, food, all of that kind of stuff. But the positive side of it is when you get to the end, you do have someone to have a chat with and discuss what you've done that day. But North Cape will be a solo trip. But before I do the solo trip to North Cape, then I'm going to do a couple of little warm-up trips just to get the bike set how I want it, like packing all my kit, making sure the panniers are right, that I've got the right amount of space and all that kind of stuff. So the first trip I'm going to do will be towards the end of March. Just going from the northeast, just outside Durham, down to Bakewell, where I'll camp overnight, make sure I've got all the camping stuff that I need, everything works all right, the sleeping bag I've got's not crap, and the road mat that I've got's comfortable, and all of that kind of stuff. So that'll be just down to Bakewell overnight, meeting up with Nick, who will join me on the next trip after that one. So that'll be go down Thursday night camping, Friday meet up with Nick, a little bit of a ride around Bakewell, and then back home. So provided Bakewell goes well, provided that Bakewell goes okay, the next little mini trip before the big one will be 5 countries in 24 hours, which will be Scotland, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Wales, England. The reason why we're starting in Scotland is you can camp pretty much anywhere you like in Scotland, whereas England it's a bit more difficult. So Nick's down in Stroud, I'm in Durham. So he's going to come from the south up to Penrith, and I'll start in east and go west to Penrith. So meet up in Penrith on the Friday, ride from Penrith to Annan, which is just over the border into Scotland. Camp the night there, then get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, ride from Annan to Cairnryan to catch the ferry, which is at 8 o'clock. We've got to be there an hour before. So 8 o'clock ferry lands in Larne at 10 a.m. Off the ferry in Larne, and then it's down to Dublin to catch the ferry from Dublin to Holyhead. The ferry's at 4:30, but we need to be there minimum of 45 minutes before. That's 3:45. And it takes about 4 hours to get from Larne to Dublin. We could do it quicker if we went on the motorway, but this whole trip is no motorways. So we've got about an hour in our back pocket. Hopefully nothing goes wrong to get from Larne down to Dublin, and then ferry from Dublin at 4:30, gets into Holyhead at 8 o'clock on the Saturday night. And then from Holyhead, we'll be together for a little bit, and then Nick will go south down to Stroud, and then I'll carry on to the east back home, which should take from Holyhead to home is about 5 or 6 hours. And then I'll get in at 2 o'clock in the morning, wake my wife up, and wake the dogs up and cause absolute chaos. And then I'll go to sleep. And I'm not setting an alarm clock for waking up the next day.